Welcome to Love Science Today, the podcast where we explore modern relationships through psychology, sociology, philosophy, and real human behavior. Here we study attraction, intimacy, boundaries, and emotional safety in the age of digital connection. If you want to understand love on a deeper level, you are in the right place. Let us begin. Have you ever noticed how electric things feel during the chase? The late-night texts, the butterflies, the endless what-ifs? And then, almost like clockwork, the moment someone finally catches you, or you catch them, that spark starts to flicker. The excitement fades, the doubts creep in, and suddenly you're wondering if this was what you really wanted after all. Why does that happen? Is it fear of intimacy? A fear of losing ourselves? Or are some of us just wired to thrive on the pursuit and struggle when the game is finally won? In this episode, we're unpacking the psychology behind why the chase feels so much better than the catch, what it really means when interest fades once love becomes real, and most importantly, how to break the cycle if you're ready for something deeper. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get into it. This is the chase versus the catch. And I want to ask you a question that might feel a little uncomfortable. Have you ever met someone who was perfect on paper? They were kind, they were available, they texted you back, they made their intentions clear. And instead of feeling relieved, you felt repulsed, you felt the ick, you felt bored. You found yourself nitpicking their shoes or the way they chewed or the sound of their laugh. But then you meet someone who is emotionally distant, someone who leaves you on read, someone who is a mystery, and suddenly you are obsessed. You are checking your phone every 5 minutes. You are planning your wedding in your head. Today's question is one I hear constantly in my DMs and sessions. Why do I always lose interest once they start liking me back? Or the flip side, why am I obsessed when they're distant but bored when they're present? Let me tell you, it's not just you. And no, you're not damaged or broken. But yes, something profound is happening beneath the surface of your nervous system. Welcome back to Love Science Today, the space where modern relationships meet deep science, clear thinking, and honest emotion. I'm Kehinde Ojo. Today we explore the tug-of-war between the chase and the catch. We are going to unpack why we romanticize the unavailable, fear what's consistent, and often sabotage the very love we claim to want. Let's start with the brain. Why is the chase so addictive? It comes down to one neurotransmitter: dopamine. Most people think dopamine is about pleasure. It's not. It's about anticipation. It is the molecule of more. Dopamine spikes when we want something, not when we have it. Now here is the kicker. Dopamine spikes highest when the reward is uncertain. 2. In psychology, we call this the reward prediction error. If you know for a fact you are going to get the prize, your brain releases a little bit of dopamine. It's a sure thing. It's boring. But if there is a 50-50 chance, if you might get the text or you might get ghosted, your brain releases a massive flood of dopamine to motivate you to secure the prize. So when you are chasing someone unavailable, every unanswered text, every mixed signal, every breadcrumb of affection, it keeps your brain in a loop of pursuit and reward. This is called intermittent reinforcement. It is the exact same system that makes gambling addictive. You aren't addicted to the person, you are addicted to the hope of getting them. But when you catch them, when they say, "I like you, let's be together," the uncertainty vanishes, the dopamine drops, and suddenly you feel bored. You think the chemistry is gone, but really just the anxiety is gone. Let's make this real. Let's talk about Melissa. Melissa is 29. She's smart, funny, and successful. But her dating history was a graveyard of emotionally unavailable men. Musicians who wouldn't commit. Workaholics who canceled dates last minute. She told her friends, "I just love the spark. I love the intensity." One day she met James. James was different. He was stable. He had a good job. He was kind. He texted when he said he would. He remembered that she liked oat milk in her coffee. He didn't play games. On the third date, he looked at her and said, "I really like you, Melissa. I want to see where this goes." And in that moment, Melissa felt her stomach drop. She went home and told her roommate, "He's nice, but He's just too eager. It's a bit desperate, isn't it? The mystery's gone. Within 2 weeks, she ghosted him. Why? Not because James was boring. James was actually fascinating. But because calm felt unfamiliar. Melissa's nervous system associated love with struggle. To her body, peace felt like a red flag. It felt suspicious. She was so used to fighting for affection that being given affection freely felt like charity, and her ego couldn't handle it. This brings us to a crucial distinction: fantasy versus intimacy. When someone is unavailable, physically or emotionally, they are a blank canvas. You don't really know them. You know the idea of them. So you fill in the blanks with your fantasy. You project your perfect partner onto their silence. Fantasy is safe. Fantasy never disappoints you. Fantasy never chews with its mouth open. But real love is concrete. It is present. It is unfiltered. Real love is seeing them with the flu. Real love is dealing with their insecurities. You don't get to fill in the blanks because they're standing right there, fully formed. And sometimes that's confronting. Why? Because intimacy requires vulnerability. In a fantasy, the chase, you are in control. You are the hunter. In a relationship, the catch, you have to be seen. You have to be flawed. You have to risk being hurt. For many people, losing interest is actually a defense mechanism. It's a way to avoid the terrifying vulnerability of actually being known. There is another layer here. It's deeper. It's called the Groucho Marx effect. Groucho Marx famously said, "I refuse to join any club that would have me as a member." In relationships, this manifests as, if you like me, there must be something wrong with you. This stems from deep, low self-worth. If you believe deep down that you are unlovable or flawed, and someone chooses you, you subconsciously lose respect for them. You think, you have bad taste. You can't see how broken I am. You must be desperate. But if someone rejects you, it confirms your worldview. It confirms that you are unlovable. And oddly, you respect them for it. You think, you see the truth. You are high value because you don't want me. So we chase the people who reject us because their rejection feels true, and we reject the people who choose us because their love feels false. It is a tragedy of self-worth. We also have to talk about trauma bonding. Many of us confuse trauma bonding with chemistry. Trauma bonding is high stakes. It feels intense, urgent, chaotic, obsessive. It's built on highs and lows, push and pull, hope and confusion. It feels like a drug addiction. Healthy bonding feels completely different. It feels safe. It feels consistent. It feels grounded. It feels like a slow burn. But because there's no chaos, no cortisol spikes, no adrenaline, it can be misread as a lack of passion. If you equate pain with love, then peace will feel like boredom. You have to ask yourself, do I want to be entertained or do I want to be loved? Because the chase is entertainment. The catch is life. So how do we stop running? How do we learn to accept the catch? Here is your protocol to rewire this loop. 1. Get curious, not critical. The next time you feel the ick or the sudden drop in interest, pause. Don't just ghost. Ask yourself, am I actually bored or am I afraid? Am I pushing them away because they are bad for me or because they are too good for me? Often the ick is just your ego trying to protect you from intimacy. 2. Name your pattern. The moment you notice yourself chasing distance and rejecting presence, call it out. Say it out loud. I am devaluing this person because they are available. That is my pattern, not their reality. Interrupt the autopilot. 3. Redefine excitement. You have to detox your definition of passion. Let go of the belief that only chaos is romantic. Start looking for slow chemistry. Excitement can be emotional availability. It can be laughter. It can be shared values. It can be building something that lasts longer than a weekend. 4. Grieve the fantasy. You have to mourn the idea that love should be hard to earn. You have to release the version of you that believed attention must be chased to be valuable. That version of you was trying to survive. You don't need them anymore. 5. Let good love feel boring at first. This is the hardest advice. If you meet a James, a kind, stable person, and you feel bored, Stay. Give it 3 more dates. Give your nervous system time to recalibrate. You are detoxing from the drama. Initially, safety feels slow, but eventually, it will feel like home. And you will realize that home is 1,000,000 times better than a hotel room you have to check out of every morning. I want you to journal on this tonight. What kind of love feels most familiar to me? Secure or chaotic? Be honest about your childhood. When was the last time I lost interest when someone pursued me? Why? Do I feel more wanted and alive when I'm chasing someone? What do I associate with being chosen? Joy or fear of being trapped, seen? Can I allow love to feel calm without sabotaging it? Here's the truth I want to leave you with. You're not bored, you're just unfamiliar with peace. And the part of you that equates love with tension is still healing. So give yourself time. Let your body catch up with your growth. Let your mind explore what love can feel like without the pain. Because there is a profound beauty in love that doesn't break you to build you. This is Love Science Today. I'm Kehinde Ojo. Until next time, choose presence over pursuit. Choose truth over tension. And above all, choose the one who stays without needing to be chased. Thank you for listening to Love Science Today. I hope this episode gave you something meaningful to think about. If you learned something, share it with someone who may benefit. Remember that love is not random. It is a pattern you can understand and choose with intention. Join me again for the next episode as we continue exploring the science and soul of real connection. Stay thoughtful, stay open, take care of your heart.